Hello and very warm welcome. The topic of today's lecture is on locational setting of India, China and Australia. We will start the topic with Earth, where all these countries are located. Earth is the third planet from the Sun, which was formed 4.5 billion years ago. Earth consists of four spheres: lithosphere, Sthalmandal, atmosphere, Vayumandal, hydrosphere, Jalmandal. Due to the combination and definite ratio of these spheres, another sphere came into existence, that is biosphere. That is why Earth is the only planet known to support life. This life planet can be divided into two basic groups: continents and ocean. Continents are large land masses which are surrounded by ocean. There are 7 continents. According to area wise, they are: first is Asia, second Africa, third North America, fourth South America, fifth Antarctica, sixth Europe and seventh Australia. To learn this sequence, there is a simple trick. If you learn this statement, एशिया ने अफ्रीका से पूछा, तुम नॉर्थ एंड साउथ अमेरिका कैसे जाओगे? देन ही सेड, एंट को ईट करके. एंट स्टैंड्स फॉर अंटार्कटिका, ईट यूरोप, करके ऑस्ट्रेलिया जाते हुए. देयर आर 5 ओशंस. Oceans are large water body surrounded by continent. First is Pacific Ocean, second Atlantic Ocean, third Indian Ocean, fourth Southern Ocean. That is extension of Pacific Ocean, Atlantic and Indian Ocean. And fifth is Arctic Ocean. Among these 7 continents, there are 7 largest countries in the world. Russia is the largest, China third largest, and then Australia and India. That is why India is neither a pygmy nor giant size among nations of the world. First, we will discuss about India, which is located in Asia. India is called a subcontinent due to the following reasons. First is the vastness. India is geographically and politically distanced from rest of the continent. It is separated by Asia through lofty mountains in north, which is clearly visible in the map. South is the Indian Ocean. In the west there is Arabian Sea, and towards east is Bay of Bengal. India has varied relief and diversity of climate and culture. Now, India's neighbors and land boundaries. The first one is India and Afghanistan, and the boundary line is called as Durand Line. Then India-Pakistan, Radcliffe Line. India and China, McMahon Line. India and Nepal, Radolph Line. India and Bhutan, Indo-Bhutan. India and Bangladesh, Zero Line. India and Myanmar, Indo-Burma. India and Sri Lanka, Park Strait. Now a quick tip to learn its boundary line. Afghanistan सबसे दूर है, so this is the Durand Line between India and Afghanistan. Then Pakistan and India रात भर पहरा देते हैं, तो रात से Radcliffe. चाइना में मैक रहता है जो टोपी पहनता है, सो मैकमोहन लाइन. नेपाल से हमारा संपर्क रेडियो से होता है, तो रैडोलिफ लाइन. इंडिया भूटान, इंडो भूटान. बांग्लादेश अपना ही पार्ट है, तो कोई लाइन नहीं होनी चाहिए, दैट इज ज़ीरो लाइन. देन इंडो बर्मा एंड इंडिया से श्रीलंका श्री राम जी गए थे, इसलिए ये पाक एरिया है, इसलिए पाक स्ट्रेट. इंडिया हैज़ लार्जेस्ट बॉर्डर लाइन विद बांग्लादेश, that is 4096 kilometer. The 3 countries which immediate neighbors in the north of India is China, Nepal and Bhutan. India is divided into 6 physiographic regions. First is the northern Himalayas, which is shown by dark brown color. Then Indo-Gangetic Fertile Plain. Third is the Thar Desert in the west. Fourth, below the Indo-Gangetic Fertile Plain area is Peninsular Plateau region. Fifth is the coastal plain, which is divided into 2 parts, West Coast and East Coast Plain. Sixth is the island groups. On west is Lakshadweep and east is Andaman Nicobar Islands. India's total land area is 3287,263 square kilometer. Land boundary is 15,200 kilometer. Mainland coast boundary is 6100 kilometer. If we add island boundaries, that is 1417 kilometer, then total coastline will be 7517 kilometers. Now, before we go into the depth, we will try to understand some basic concept. Here in this slide, we can see 4 figures, figure A, B, C and D, and a map marked as E. Figure A is depicting the latitudinal lines. Latitudes is a geographical coordinate that specifies north to south position of a point on the Earth's surface. It ranges from 0 degree at equator to 90 degree at poles. याद करने के लिए हम कह सकते हैं lati lines are the latitudinal lines, whereas figure B shows longitudinal lines. Longitude is a geographical coordinate which specifies east to west position on Earth's surface. याद करने के लिए हम कह सकते हैं long lines are longitudinal lines. Figure C shows equator line which passes through the middle of the Earth, that is at 0 degree. It divides Earth into 2 halves. Above the equator is the northern hemisphere and the area below the equator is the southern hemisphere. In figure D, we can see Tropic of Cancer, which passes from 23 degrees half north. It lies above the equator. At 66 degrees half north is the Arctic Circle. In the southern hemisphere, below the equator is Tropic of Capricorn, which passes through 23 degrees half south, and Antarctic Circle from 66 degrees half south. Then E is the map of India, where we can see the Tropic of Cancer, which passes through 23 degrees half north from almost middle of the India. It divides India into 2 parts. Northern part can be specified as temperate area and southern part as tropical zone or tropical area. India's climate is generally called tropical monsoon type of climate. Now the extent from north to south and west to east. North to south extent is 3214 km. The northernmost point is Indra Col and southernmost is Kanyakumari. West to east extent is 2933 km. The westernmost part is Rann of Kutch and easternmost is Arunachal Pradesh. Kanyakumari is India's mainland southernmost tip, whereas Indra Point is southernmost point located at 6 degrees 45 minutes northern latitude. Generally, there is a confusion as to what is latitude and longitude. So, as earlier I told you, lati lines are the latitudes and lambi lines or longer lines are longitudinal lines. These lines tell the location of any country on the map. Remember, India lies in the northern hemisphere as it lies above the equator. The latitudinal extent is 8 degrees 4 minutes to 37 degrees 6 minutes north, and longitudinal extent is from 68 degrees 7 minutes east to 97 degrees 25 minutes east. Now, facts related to standard time and sunrise. Earth completes its one rotation in 24 hours. That is, Earth takes 24 hours to complete 360 degree. So, 1 hour will take 360 degree divided by 24. It will be 15 degree. So, 15 degree will be equal to 1 hour. Now, if 15 degree covers in 1 hour, then 1 degree will be completed in how many minutes? So, in 1 hour there is 60 minutes. So, we will divide 60 with 15. It will be 1 degree equal to 4 minutes. The difference between Saurashtra and Arunachal Pradesh is 30 degree. So, if 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes, then 30 degree will be 30 multiplied by 4. That will be 120 minutes or 2 hours. 60 minutes plus 60 minutes will make 2 hours. So, there is a lag of 2 hours time between Saurashtra and Arunachal Pradesh. So, to avoid the confusion, 82 degrees 30 minutes eastern longitude is taken as the standard time for whole country to avoid confusion regarding time. Now, the next question is, why sun rises first in Arunachal Pradesh? Gujarat is at 68 degrees 7 minutes and Arunachal Pradesh at 97 degrees 25 minutes. Earth moves from west to east and Arunachal Pradesh longitudinal line is greater than Gujarat. So, Arunachal Pradesh faces sun first. And the name Arunachal Pradesh is derived from the word Arun, which means sun. Facts related to Indian Ocean and India. Among the 5 oceans, Indian Ocean is the only ocean named after a country, as it holds a central location and lies at the head of Indian Ocean. It has largest coastline among littoral countries, so we find maximum number of ports. Indian Peninsula divides Indian Ocean into 2 parts, western part Arabian Sea and the eastern part Bay of Bengal. India was known due to Indian Ocean and its wealth as Jewel of Crown during British rule. It is called Mistress of the Eastern Sea due to its contact with outside the world. Due to Indian Ocean routes, India has major connection with countries of Europe, West Asia, Africa, countries of Asia in East and Southeast Asia, Far East and Oceania from West Coast. So, Indian Ocean is a major air and sea route between developed countries. This map shows the trade routes from India and it shows the position of India and Indian Ocean. Now, China. China is the 3rd largest country of the world. In eastern coast is Pacific Ocean. Latitudinal extent is 18 degree north to 54 degree north latitude. Longitudinal extent is 74 degree east to 135 degree east longitude. China's latitudinal extent is less than India, but longitudinal extent is larger than India. The land area of China is 95.97 lakh square kilometer, which is 3 times more than India. Neighbors of China: India, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam touches its southern border. Mongolia has longer border with China in north. Russia has its border in northeast, and Korea shares some distance with East China. Australia. Australia is the smallest continent of the world, lies in the southern hemisphere. It is also known as island continent as it is surrounded by oceans from all sides. North, east and south is Indian Ocean. In the western coast is South Pacific Ocean. It lies wholly in southern hemisphere as it lies in south of equator. Tropic of Capricorn divides it into two almost equal parts. This continent is the widest along the Tropic of Capricorn. Northern part is tropical zone and southern part is temperate zone. Latitudinal extent is almost same as India, but longitudinal extent is more than 30% than India. India's land area is 32,87,263 square kilometer, but Australia's land area is 76,86,848 kilometer. The latitudinal extent of Australia is 10 degrees south to 44 degrees south, and the longitudinal extent is 114 degree to 154 degree east. Comparative analysis. The present slide shows comparative analysis between India, China and Australia in a nutshell, for a glimpse which will help you to learn and make a comparative analysis between India, China and Australia. With this, we come to the end of the session. Hope the lecture would have proved fruitful for you. Please do like and share the video. If not subscribed, kindly subscribe and press the bell button for further notifications. अंत में कहूँगी, रख हौसला वे मंजर भी आएगा, रख हौसला वे मंजर भी आएगा, प्यासे के पास चलकर समंदर भी आएगा, थक कर ना बैठ ए मंजिल के मुसाफिर, थक कर ना बैठ ए मंजिल के मुसाफिर, मंजिल भी मिलेगी और मिलने का मज़ा भी आएगा. थैंक यू.